moment of brilliance or quality of play. For me, I'm not blaming Raya for that goal, for that concession of that goal. I'm not blaming Calafiori. I'm not even blaming Gabriel because the commentator was saying Gabriel should have come in to block it. Sometimes this strike is just a good strike. The attacker just makes a good move, and there's nothing you can do because if it was the other way around that Saka did that, we'll give all the credit to Saka for a brilliant move. Like, can we be balanced, sensible, objective in our analysis? I understand Calafiori can be clumsy here and there, but the way some Arsenal fans, I'm not going to even dwell too much on the opposition fans. The Arsenal fans try to demean and malign him. He's under Zinchenko. Welcome and welcome back to the process. So let's discuss Ricardo Calafiori. Very, very interesting. This player devised opinion. Yes, rightly or wrongly. We'll discuss that before we do that. Do me that kind favor. Please strike the like button. It's very, very imperative. Subscribe if you're new here. I will appreciate that. And make sure you turn on your notification bell. Thank you very much. So while that is done, so let's discuss Calafiori because the Mbeumo goal that we considered in the first half before we equalized and went ahead to beat Brentford 3-1. I see a lot of people say Calafiori should be a bit tighter. You have covered the space. It's easy. Very convenient to sit down on your chair, your sofa with your drink, with your cigar, wherever you watch the game, whatever you're chewing on, to analyze, give your armchair analysis that sounds very, very simplified. When I'm going to sometimes just tell the truth that sometimes give the opposition player is credit for moments of brilliance or quality of play. For me, I'm not blaming Raya for that goal, for that concession of that goal. I'm not blaming Calafiori. I'm not even blaming Gabriel because the commentator was saying Gabriel should have come in to block it. Sometimes this strike is just a good strike. The attacker just makes a good move, and there's nothing you can do because if it was the other way around that Saka did that, we'll give all the credit to Saka for a brilliant move. Like, can we be balanced, sensible, objective in our analysis? I understand Calafiori can be clumsy here and there, but the way some Arsenal fans, I'm not going to even dwell too much on the opposition fans. The Arsenal fans try to demean and malign him. He's under Zinchenko. Really? Really? Calafiori is under Zinchenko? Are you being truthful or just for the views and the clicks and the likes and the engagement? But it's not making sense. I admit, Calafiori can be clumsy. He is not by trade a left back. He's a left center half, but can do a fantastic job as a left back. And I like the way he moved the ball, the confidence of the ball, the way he moved the ball forward. His tackle. He's a high risk, high reward kind of defender. He's all in. Now, will he get beaten sometimes? Just like every defender. I've seen Saliba be borderline guilty for concession of some goals, but the fan base will keep it quiet because we love William Saliba. I've seen Odegaard being sloppy, give away possession that leads to goals. Nobody talks about Odegaard because we love Odegaard. But once a Calafiori player that devises opinion that some of you don't like, suddenly, he's not good enough. We have to replace him. Can we just stop that nonsense? He's getting stale, and I don't like it. Like I said, Calafiori has some clumsy moment. I remember a few years ago, a lot of you will shout, Gabriel is a bozo. He has some clumsy moments. He's not good enough. Same fans have turned out, there's no defender like Gabriel. There is no perfect player. Right? Even the best of players have their clumsy moment. Just that their clumsy moment is not as frequent as their world-class moment. Their clumsy moment is not as often as their fantastic moment. So can we just drop this narrative about Calafiori? Please stop it. I understand some people are dead on pushing it because of the engagement, the financial benefits. I'm talking about the sensible fans, right? No, let's kill it objectively. Calafiori is not a Zinchenko. With all due respect to Zinchenko, kind of limited player. Even Zinchenko is not as horrible as a lot of trying to project him, but Calafiori is a better player. See a lot of Arsenal fans who will prefer to play Calafiori ahead of Zinchenko. So when you call him under Zinchenko, is that not oxymoronic that you are saying, you prefer Calafiori to Zinchenko, but it's under Zinchenko? How does that make sense? Yeah, you can't say it's just a minuscule better than Zinchenko, because that's a lie. You're lying. So See, like I said, say what again? Leave it alone, man. Let's stop it. Let's stop scapegoating our players, and let's stop this habit of when we concede certain goals, it has to be our fault. It cannot be the brilliance of the other team. It has to be we did something wrong. Our players didn't do this, didn't do that. Sometimes you analyze. No, I'm not saying there's no merit to sometimes our players are actually clumsy or it's our fault, but sometimes it's just that the brilliance of the opposition team was just so good at that moment in time. It is what it is. Let's stop trying to scapegoat every single footballing moment that as if you can control it. It's impossible. It's impossible. Please leave Calafiori alone, man. Good player. Very good player. Hopefully, the injury woes are behind him. We can see more of him. I know some of you are pushing that narrative because of MLS, Skelly, youngster, our academic product. He has to. Why are we benching him for Calafiori? There are games to see. There are enough games to go around that you don't need to deride one of your player for the other player. There are enough games. We want to have quality around the squad. It's a squad game. So let's drop it. Let's drop it. And some of you will come back and say, I'm waffling. Why don't you put up a better response, a better logical, sensible response? So please, one more time, let some sensibility reign, let some objectivity reign, let some calmness reign. We cannot control every single situation. We cannot defend against every single situations. We've considered goals that were Saliba's fault, Gabriel's fault, Timber's fault. Do we go on a tirade or blame these players? No, because we like them. But players that divide opinion right now, well, a lot of you have not warmed up to because of some few clumsy moments. You want to exaggerate it because I know why some of you exaggerate the moments because of the position we are in the league. You won't be exaggerating this much if we were first or we're the head of the summit on the league, which I understand. So that's why I say let sensibility and objectivity reign, because you are being led by some content creators deliberately to that were gaslighting that this guy is a bozo, he's not good enough. Because same people were telling you Gabriel Magalhaes was a bozo a few years ago. And I said, no. Did Gabriel have few clumsy moments a few years ago? Yes. But look at Gabriel right now. Much solid and better. Calafiori has not even spent a year at Arsenal. Like, come from the Italian league, give him some kudos with the injuries in going in and out. Come on, let him breathe. Stop falling for the gaslighting. Stop falling for the fake narrative of those who are just doing it for the sake of the financial benefits of social media platforms, the engagement. Watch games yourself, analyze games yourself. Look at the players yourself. Watch the full games. Don't let 1 moment or 2 minutes of clumsiness, which most players will have in a full 90 minutes, blind or taint your appraisal, your judgment of a whole game. So let me know what you think in the comment section regarding Calafiori. Do you think I'm just putting up a blind defense for him? Or do you think I have some point? Let me know. I appreciate that. Let me know in the comment section. Like the video on your way out. Subscribe if you're new here. I will appreciate that. And make sure you turn on your notification. Will be very important. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.